On EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 15 carries, 75 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Fuller brings it in over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, 1st quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault. Touchdown! Laviska Shenault, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's pass. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Fields. Open man is Connect, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
James Robinson and the rest of the Jags offense set to go to work once more. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On one, ready?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third and a few inches. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. James Robinson and the rest of the Jags offense set to go to work once more. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
We often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they'll search for that patience here now. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got Fuller. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. It's complete to Fuller. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run. This is Robinson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson as the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. To throw is Fields. It's caught on the right side. Williams. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be third down. From the gun, here's Fields. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Here's the former Jaguar, Allen Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Here's Fields. Robinson a first down and then some. And down to the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. To throw again on second down. Fields. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked.
Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And they cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 27, Burrow works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run. Robinson. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Burrow. That's out wide here for Robinson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here on this Thursday night. Finding Knox there, complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, Robinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 26. And the Bears are right back in this football game. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Now a first down throw. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Again, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind, hands on the ball, grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
On second down now. It's Robinson. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. A shotgun snap. Fields caught by Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Edwards. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, Fields. And this will be caught by Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Quick hitter here, it's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. Fields now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 2nd and very short, Fields. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they're going to speed things up here. Fields on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Jones has it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again is Fields. He's going to let it fly. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 15. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Here we go.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant. Flaps in there.